If you look at how we're treating heart patients now compared to just 10 years ago, it's almost completely different. What we do in the catheterization lab has been a revolution in cardiovascular therapies. What's happened is we now are seeing more complex patients. Those complex patients that only the surgeons could treat from a coronary standpoint, we've come full circle, and we now may have more ways of treating those patients than even the surgeons do. One of the other real advances in cardiovascular disease management is in the treatment of valvular heart disease. We are treating lower risk patients, whereas when we started off, we were treating only the high risk patients, only those patients that surgeons couldn't treat. We've evolved again to treating low risk patients, 50 and 60-year-olds who always went to open heart surgery are now being treated for their valvular heart disease in the cardiac catheterization laboratory. And what's really unique about this is that there's a whole team that weighs in on how best to treat patients. There's the surgeon, there's the interventional cardiologist, there's the general cardiologist, there's the imaging specialist who also has a very pivotal role in weighing in on how these patients are best treated. So it's been a remarkable evolution, or maybe revolution, in the treatment of heart disease.
Imaging has changed greatly since I was in training once upon a time. It really took off, though, within the past 10, 15 years with the advent of advanced TEE and other echo probes that allow us to look at the heart with 3D. And what that's done is that we can actually look at the entire heart with one heartbeat, see exactly what's going on, and be able to put things into a different spatial relationship. Being able to get 3D images allows us to look at the heart with multiple areas all at one time, which allows us to really say exactly where a problem is coming from, and then allows us to actually plan how we need to go about fixing that problem. So the HonorHealth Research Foundation is incredibly important for everything that we do, and it has really allowed us to advance everything in our program. This is important because the nature of structural heart disease is that there is not one single perfect answer. That's where research technologies really do come into play, because they offer an expansion beyond what we have right now.
Scottsdale Interventional Forum, it's a 4-day continuing medical education program. And then, of course, the highlight for me is the community event where the lay public, non-medical people, come to learn about what's new and what are their treatment choices and options if they have heart disease.